Blueface went online and made this wild allegation that went viral that said that you and Offset had slept together behind Cardi's back. You haven't talked about it. Cardi hasn't talked about it.
She responded and said she didn't know if it was true or not, and she said that's me and him is broken up. That's
Right.
what she said.
Right.
But
I guess I'm just wondering why any sane man, especially a married, famous, rich man, would mess with Chrisean Rock at this point.
And Cardi's call to clear it up. Cardi's call was just like, you know, at that time, I don't know if the world knew it, but they were separated. Offset and Cardi was separated.
In December of last year, Blueface came out here to expose Chrisean Rock's affair with Offset. Do you recall that? We all thought it was a lie and that the man was being awkward as usual, but it turned out to be true. Cash recently disclosed that she is now discussing the reasons behind her affair with Offset, which is rumored to be retaliation against Cardi B. As you remember from the time, it started when Crohan's old best friend Janet said on a live broadcast that Crow convinced her to hook up with Offset at his and Card's house. According to Janet, Con continued by saying that she purposefully left her ring there so Cardi would find it and get upset.
You guys didn't know this, like, Hispanics are just way more poppin'. Like, Cardi B, Chrisean, come on. And then you was a home wrecker, so it's like, you try to home wreck Cardi B shit because you want to be like her. So it's like, what did you say? You left your earring or your ring on purpose so Cardi could see it? Oh yeah, that's when I went all out. That's when I was like, we committing adultery now? Oh girl, that's not God. That's how I knew how to cut people off.
8 first. Janet was branded by everyone as a bad friend who was jealous of Crone and trying to de-influence both her name and Cardi's. But shortly after the video started making the rounds online, Blueface himself went ahead and exposed Croissant. He said, "A tattoo is not a sign of a cock," in a since-deleted tweet. A few weeks ago, Cardi B's husband was literally effed. "I'm getting tired of ninjas staring at me when they fuck you. Kindly dispose of the remaining ones as soon as you can." Just in case you missed it, Blueface was talking about the face tattoo on Con's face. At the moment, Blueface was furious that Chrisean was still seeing other men in spite of the tattoo she had recently gotten. Croissant was obviously determined to keep the story from getting out, so she immediately took to the internet to offer her own charges and account of what happened. She wrote, "You over there trying to crack NLE Chopper's baby mama," to Blueface. "You got a nickname from her. You have no ribs, my kid. Let's talk about how I found homosexual porn thanks to your recent search history. To be honest, that's why I got the cover-up. Bro, I was wearing a spicy ninja around my neck. Bisexuality is very acceptable. Tell her I before she falls in love, weirdo. You're just making this up before you leave. Call and inquire as to whether I've started it yet. Azul, go to bed." Blueface's response to all of that was, "So, you weren't enough for Card's husband. On November 10th at 4 a.m. in their house in LA? What I made up is this. Offset's relationship with Card was already strained, so it was clear that he would not miss this one. Without delay, he posted his version of events on the internet. I have never spoken to or touched that woman," he claimed in his letter. "This is real talk, man. You need help." As a last statement to balance his site, Blueface wrote, "If the truth tears you down, you're living a shameful life. And I feel bad for you because I'm never going to lie on my dick. Obviously hurt by the situation. If I hit it, I'll confess it." Cardi B unfollowed Offset at the same time, implying that she was done with him by referring to him as dead weight.
To find out, because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to, like, I'm not afraid, I just don't know how, like, to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. Like, the last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now, and I just took it as a sign. So I wanna start 2024 like fresh, open. I don't know, I'm curious for a new life, for a new beginning. And yeah, I'm excited. It'll put me none of that.
Then, during a vlog TV interview where the host re-examined one of his previous tweets, Wack 100 reappeared with even more shoddy information. In this tweet, Wack implied that Offset couldn't tell the difference between a palace and a cottage. Chrisean is the hut, and Cardi B is the mansion.
You threatened to expose some information about Offset involving some of the drama with Cardi B.
Who?
You.
Oh, I kept the exposure from happening. You know, I got phone calls from people outside of Offset. You gotta remember, I got relationships with people before my relationships with Offset. So I got Cardi called me her damn self.
Okay, because you had put up a post. You said, at Offset, little weird ass N-word, I told you keep me out your emotional shit. It's your fault you don't know the difference between a castle and a shack. What does that mean?
Cardi B, Chrisean Rock.
Okay. You're lucky I respect sis. All right, get out the way and really let the exposure happen. Remember what you said.
Yeah, he's blaming me for what Blueface is doing.
Wack went on to allege that Offset had contacted him and accused him of being to blame for Blueface's actions, which were currently costing him his wife. However, Blueface wasn't attempting to avoid being untidy. She was willing to drag Chrisean for garbage, even if it meant bringing Cardi B down with her.
Blaming me for what Blueface is doing. I didn't agree with Blueface for what he did.
What did Blueface do?
Well, he posted, I don't know if it was text messages, pictures, I don't know what it was, right? Of Offset and Rock, Chrisean, right? I wake up to it. I guess it's on Twitter somewhere. I don't be on Twitter, I don't know. My phone's going crazy, right? It's Offset. He's telling me, only thing I'm hearing is Blueface. I call Blueface, hey man, what's going on? He's flipping out, tripping out. And I'm like, what did you do? And he said, I welcome Offset to the circus. I said, well, what is that? And that's when he told me, he put up some text messages showing that whatever night French Montana had his party out there, I guess they hooked up, right?
Chrisean Rock hooked up with Offset.
Exactly, right? And I'm telling Blueface, nah, you can't. That ain't bro code. He said, I don't give a he want to be part of the circus, he part of the circus, right?
Additionally, Cardi once consented to collaborate with Blueface on his song Bust Down Tiana, which helped his career as a musician. There is evidence that Chrisean and Offset were present at French Montana's birthday party, where Blue now alleges that Chrisean hooked up with Offset. According to other information from insiders, Chrisean was also seen leaving the party scenes with Offset. Rumor has it that this complex situation was one of the many reasons behind Offset and Cardi's divorce, which was filed soon after the matter came to light, even though there was no official confirmation at the time.
Your ops, that's one for your ops. Yeah, of course, because you don't move with integrity. You're not a street. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I'm gonna go for your ops. Good. Nigga, I don't give a. You can fuck my ops, you fuck my friends, nigga. I don't give a shit. You're a lame to me, and you will never equate to me. And it's crazy that I even let you even play with me for such a long time, because you're not even a real right to me. I make you look good. You. Look at the jumping. I don't care. Look at the I'm a follow your ups. Matter of fact, oh, look at this. I don't want to see it. So what? You was gonna film anyways. All you gotta do is get me drunk, and I'm gonna throw you that pussy for 2,000. You gotta survive out here. Bitches gotta survive out here, nigga. Oh, now I'm with them. Now I'm with this. Okay, you could do that. You was gonna do it regardless. You go to a club and you probably get drunk. You give them 2,000. You was gonna do it regardless. Them gotta survive. These hungry out here.
They're hungry. Furthermore, Blueface was openly threatening Offset, claiming that he would demonstrate his touchability by having someone tap his shoulder.
You know what I said about Offset? Offset was mad about his wife. He sent them threats. That's why. So you know, we had somebody just tap on his shoulder and let him know he's touchable. So you know, not worried about Offset no more. That's why. That's why Wack posted what he posted. Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'm the big bad wolf, schoolyard crip. Yeah, homies. Welcome to the circus, kid. That's why.
When this occurred about a year ago, everyone was talking about it. Offset and Con. We're both out here dismissing the issue in every way imaginable, so it was impossible to determine who was being honest and who was being messy. But as they say, what's hidden will ultimately come to light, even if it takes a year. Insiders claim that Crone is currently coming out on her own to make the disclosure. Rumor has it that she has already admitted in private that she had an affair with Offset, saying she did it to get even with Cardi. Of course, nobody has been able to figure out how Cardi might have hurt Chrisean. She would go so far as to try to ruin her marriage in order to get even. The latest tabloid-style claims, however, assert that. While we wait for the final revelation, here are some people's thoughts on this whole mess. I believe Rock understood exactly what Blue was saying. When he came and accused her of playing Offset, said the individual. Either something happened or it was supposed to go down. She was too silent about it. According to a different comment, Offset clapped Blueface's girl's cheeks and put it out as revenge. The most absurd logic in 2024, last but not least, Chrisean, has never denied it. Hey, let us know what you think. At the time, did you think Crone was guilty? And now that she's allegedly bringing it up again, is it just for attention and power? Kindly leave your remarks in the space provided below. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons and watch this next video, boo-boo, because it gets just as horrible.